The Defense Nuclear Facilities Safety Board by Jeremiah Miller and Maximiano Rodriguez. Currently, Sean Sullivan, a Republican, in which many of his ideas are similar to that of Trump's, as well as downsizing the federal government, but that's irrelevant currently. The agency was founded by the United States government in 1988, and it was established in Washington, D.C. in the year 1998. The DNFSB oversees nuclear weapons complex as well as nuclear facilities that could potentially be harmful on American soil. It also supplies information to the Department of Energy and Secretary of Energy. The overall goal of the DNFSB is to supply the Department of Energy with information, as previously stated, regarding nuclear facilities, and it involves a variety of things from health safety, public environmental effects, and public cautions. Not the right word. It is also to supply the Secretary of Energy with information on nuclear facilities as well. So, if a nuclear silo was having troubles with power generation, then they would be notified and proper precautions would be taken to prevent any long-term damage. The budget of the DNFSB is $32,772,511. Does $11 really matters? 11% goes to rent and communications, so renting of buildings in which the organization operates, and communications in between those buildings and to the Department of Energy, I suppose. 2% goes to advisory and assistance services. So if a country requires help with a nuclear reactor or something like that, then maybe they'll help them. 4% goes to travel and transportation. So if someone in the department is required to travel to another facility and collect information to supply it to other organizations, then that's where the money will be coming from. 9% goes to security, admin, support, and training. So this is essentially for training new employees that wish to work for this department. 5% goes to supplies and equipment and governmental services. So if you require office supplies, then the 5% will be there to meet your expectations, I suppose. 69%, the rest of it, goes to salaries and benefits. So this is essentially what employees are paid for and their insurances. The current director, Sean Sullivan, is Republican, and again, he is attempting to shrink the overall size of the organization, which aligns with Trump's views, again, as I have already stated. He's also made many moves that have crippled the organization's overall ability to act either in emergency or just general actions in which it has to continue on because it's its job. The most recent actions of the DNFSB has mostly been reviewing plans for funding, strategic opportunities, and development. While most information is confidential because nuclear facilities are more of a state of defense thing, the little that isn't have stated the actions that have been taken to control several errors that and the continual management of general information for nuclear facilities. The actions have also shifted from previous changes of presidency. However, most actions have remained relatively on topic, at least in what the organization is meant to do, while some of the actions that the director has taken have been slightly controversial around the natures of what the organization is meant to do. It's still doing its job. The end. Ta-da. Hope you enjoyed it. And give me an A, please.